Morning. The Peterson HTS Halloween. Still breaking it in. Trying to hammer it really. So I've got the Old Dominion in it. It smokes lovely. Sits lovely. Can even let it drop. Nice. Good weight on it. So we're still where we were last night when we moored up. Yesterday was hard work. Totally different to the river cruise in this narrowboating thing. I think if you lived aboard or you had a serious length of time, you won't be doing as much as we're doing. But it is fantastic. The boat is amazing. You've got so much room, and we're a bit worried at first because it's obviously narrow, but once you're on it and living in it, it's totally different. It's fantastic. Definitely have one. I think I've got my cardigan on, not using the pockets anymore. Got a nice cup of coffee. It's about the fourth one this morning. We're up at 5. Just been trying to catch up on as many videos as I can. I'm way behind, guys, so I apologise. And then I am reading all your comments. I put that before, but just trying to keep my time down. I'm only going on and watching the videos while Mrs. Chucking's asleep because she don't get up at 5. She's not daft like me. And as you can see behind me, the sun's out. We've got blue skies. So I think it's going to be quite a beautiful day today. We're heading north. I'm gonna light my pipe, God. I better. We're heading north up to Kings Norton Junction. Like towards Birmingham. And then we're gonna hang a right down the Stratford-upon-Avon Canal. Don't know how far we'll get because we're gonna travel for the full day today, and then we need to be back here Thursday night, is that right? Yeah, we need to be back here tomorrow night to go down that beast of the lock system on Friday morning. But today there isn't many locks now. We've reached the like a plateau elevation. That's 67 meters from down there up to this point. It's put you onto more or less a level, I believe. There's hardly any locks up here now. What we have got is tunnels, which is another reason we wanted to get up here, to have a look at the tunnel systems that have been built. We've got some really long ones, I think over 600 meters, and then there's another one at about 2,700 meters. So we've got a light on the front. I don't know what it's like when you actually get in there, but we'll have a look and we'll enjoy it, and we'll do a few bits of filming to show you what's going on. So that's us this morning. I'll record throughout the day. So everybody take care. Enjoy what you're doing. Be safe, and we'll see you soon. And I'll get round to my pipe now. Have a good one. So we've just done Tardy Brig top lock. Mrs. Chucking wanted to do some locks. She's finished it, and that's the last of the locks on the Tardy Brig. And then we've got a nice day looking across there to the Malvern Hills, and it's beautiful. Tard Big Tunnel, length 530 metres, first tunnel, here we go. How do you know if someone's coming the other way? Get two boats in. Ah, that's how you know you can see the other end. What would you do though? Oh. Wowzers. So these tunnels must have took some right digging and exploding out. They're all lined with bricks. I've got my tunnel light on at the other end of the boat. That's the first time we've used it. You know, and I think what they used to do so far along the tunnel, they would dig down from the top on the really long tunnels, put air holes in. And then the miners could then also climb down the tunnel shafts from the ground above. Oh, wicked engineering. Proper wicked engineering. And this was all done hundreds of years ago by hand. As I said before, huge loss of life on the tunnels. You know what to say? There's always light at the end of the tunnel. Oh, terrible that, wasn't it? It got the saying in there though. And Greg, what's your take on this tunnel? Just another question. Look that way for long as I go. I've got kilts on. Amazing. So I'm thinking the tunnel is like just over 2.5 kilometres long. That's got to have a traffic light system on it, that. Because you won't be able to see the other end on that one. What?
It's scary back here.
torch on, see if there's a tunnel going up there. Straight up. Oh, we've gone under it now.
No.
What about here? So they used to dig down from above.
Yeah, I don't think this tunnel's long enough, is it?
Right. It's worth doing. It's worth getting up here to do this, isn't it?
Going back to the front now, so I'm out quickly.
All right. And here's another saying. We're also keeping it on the straight and narrow. That's where that comes from. Keep it on the straight and narrow. Narrow go. Canal. Keep it on the straight and narrow. I'm thinking it is anyway. It's quite hypnotic looking at that green circle. Remind myself to you can put it on double speed or something when we're going through this. I don't know. Watch it if you like. These are our memories as well, aren't they? So. I'm hopefully going to enjoy a nice cigar tonight. I've only had one. Simon's enjoying himself in Yorkshire, beautiful part of Yorkshire. It's a huge county, biggest county in the country, Yorkshire. Right? So there's that many different varied places. Where Simon is, around Skipton area. You've not got far to Lake District after that. Beautiful part of the country. So I'm hoping tonight we're having a lovely steady day with hardly any locks. This is what it's all about today. Sit down with a nice cigar and crack that bottle of whiskey I bought. I've not had any of that yet. We'll see. See how I feel. You have to have lots of time for a cigar in my end. It's a bit of a treat, and I've been gifted some beautiful ones off Welship. Need a good one, yes. So I don't just grab a cigar and it's a treat for me. See what the evening brings. So we're nearly out.
That was a narrow escape.
I kept it on the straight and narrow though. So there we are. We're out. That was a fantastic experience. Brilliant. We're off down this beautiful stretch of the canal, so see you later. Second tunnel of the day, and we're going to get tunnel vision. Do you get it? We're going to get tunnel vision. We're busy in here, there's a boat ahead of us. Boat behind. Oh, I'm buzzing. getting it, I'm getting it. Yeah. Going over a dam. So we're on the dam wall. Not an aqueduct, it's the dam wall. An aqueduct is over a road. Not a bridge, it's a dam wall. It's a bloody wall, a dam wall. So it's not a duct, it's not going over anything. Fishing lakes. Heading shot. Get it now, it's a damn wall.
Yeah.
You damn wall, you! Tunnels have been going through. We'll end with the money shot. £12, and we've stopped about a mile away from the huge tunnel. We've stopped here for lunch. So a nice little tranquil spot. It's been really nice travelling up this part of the canal, no locks. What we needed today. Absolutely lovely. And this is how we roll, pork roll Piper. We know you like your nap, your nosh. This is our lunch today. Nice little spread. We've had lunch and we're at the 2,700 metre tunnel now. I reckon there's a boat coming through it. I can see a light in there possibly. Hoping it is, hoping it's not the other end, and we're just sat here waiting. We reckon it's another boat, so we've got to wait for that to come through, and then we can enter the tunnel, start going through it. Quite beautiful here though. Big deep canal cutting. I'll do it slow so nobody feels sick. And then stunning old bridge behind us. I say stunning a lot, don't I? It's definitely another boat coming. I mean, 2,700 metres. So, look at maybe, I don't know, 45 minutes to get through this thing. So we'll see what happens. I'll not film it all going through because it's going to take 45 minutes. But when we go in and when we come out, alright, see you in a bit. Right, we're entering Was Hill Tunnel. It's 2,400 and some metres, so 2,700 yards. built in 1796 and started building and finished in 1797. So it's a fair few hundred years old. It's going to take us about 40 minutes to get through. Just been reading up on it. It says it's wide enough for 2 boats. So I've just passed some locals who've come through, and he says, yeah, it's all right. He says, obviously you have to nearly stop and pass each other. I won't want to pass a boat in here. That's ridiculous. So here we go. West Hill Tunnel. There we go. 2,493 meters. It says there's nobody behind, so we should be all right. And that's mad, isn't it? 2,493 meters, and you can see that light at the end of the tunnel. Tiny little dot, and we're off. So, cool in here. There's ventilation shafts in here to get the air flow through, and that's what we used by the tunnellers to drop down from above and get into the tunnel and start digging again. I've got some drips coming up. Came here, Mrs. Truckett. Right, I'm going to concentrate on this because it is a bit tight. Alright, I'll see you on the other side. At the halfway point, that's looking forward, but there, set my eyes off where we're going. That's looking behind. It's just immense in here. Absolutely immense. And old telegraph wires used to run through. It's a bit noisy, so alright, I've got to bend down, I'm stopping recording. Nearly through, that's the other end. That's this end. And years ago, because everything was horse powered, there's no tow path in here, so the horses would go over the top, and the blokes on the barges with all coal and salt and whatever else they were carrying, they'd have to leg it through. So they'd get the barge up against the side and they'd push their way through with the legs. Or legging. Lay on the back, so lay on the sides. So they'd stick a plank on these, because it's wide. They'd stick a plank either side, lay on the plank, push through with the legs in a sideways motion. That took some concentration getting through there. Good though. Oh, we have to put his coats on because there's water coming through. Obviously, groundwater permeates through. There's stalactites all on top of here. I don't think you can see it. Moving a bit quick. Where the limestones come through and calcify. tea time. Tea and a pie. Brickmakers were busy, I bet. They're all lined with bricks, rubbing his hands together. Took everyone out for a Sunday dinner and a pie. Amazing. Oh, sun's a bit bright there, isn't it? Oh. Good?
Yes.
Ah, that's good. Sound like my brother, behind me. Right. Ah, awesome. So at Kings Norton Junction. So if we wanted to go to Stratford, it'd be 25.5 miles, so we'll never make that. Worcester and Birmingham Canal Company Junction office opened in 1796. It says up there. With all the prices on for travelling up and down the different canals. So that heads up to Birmingham, that one. And we're heading this way now, and we're going to keep going until we find somewhere nice tomorrow. Jobs are good. And I mean, you're in the industrial heartland of England now, so we're on the outskirts south of Birmingham. So that'll have been an old, well, business and taxation headquarters for the canals. And then down here is some sluice gates. Now these sluice gates have been repaired, they're not in use anymore. And the whole point of them was to stop water leaving this canal system and entering that canal system, because the water in that canal belonged to someone else, and they didn't want to give their water to that canal which belonged to someone else. So there was all the business links to it all, stopping other people nicking their water. But these sluice gates, they've been repaired and back in place, but they're not obviously not in use anymore, because the canal system's just one big thing that belongs to the River and Canal Trust. I keep coming up with this info, don't I? I read it, I remember it, and then I try and say it. I don't say it as good as the books would. Some beautiful boats on the canal there. Quite tight going through there. This could turn into quite a long video. It's all different sections anyway, isn't it? So just knock some revs off. Slow through here, very tight. Oh, not as slow as I can. So there you go, there's the sluice gate. I'll stop recording because this is very tight going in here. Okay. I don't think that writing on there is hundreds of years old. That's the sluice gate. Coming through. So water was obviously an expensive commodity back in those days, like it will be in a few thousand years.
I didn't really notice them blending.
Hello. How long?
352.
Posh tunnel entrance. Oh god, we don't know if someone's coming through it or not. No. I can get right corner. Brandwood Tunnel, 322 metres. Oh dear, it went wrong way. Looking at that. Looking behind.
That's no good, is it?
Keep it on the straight and narrow.
You've got tunnel vision.
Back entrance isn't as good as front entrance, is it?
Steer straight, you.
Always prefer front entrance to back. Then again. See you in a bit. Yup. We've been worried about this bit. We're moored up. And we've got to open that drawbridge across the canal. I've got a key. I think the traffic just automatically stops when you start doing stuff. I can't film it because I've never done out like this before. So I just thought I'd show you what we're about to do. It's an adventure, this is. Oh man, it's a proper adventure. So we're going to do what we need to do. Right, you're filming it. Crikey. Key. We're on. Clear the bridge of traffic. Turn clockwise. Crikey. Good afternoon.
All right.
I am now
Not too many many locks along here, I don't think, are there?
No, it's all right. Yeah. Came up Tardy Big. That was like quite severe.
Yeah, how many locks there?
30.
30?
Yeah. Yeah, I think so, Bob. It's not going any higher. Just keep to this side. Yeah, we had some help from two gentlemen from the Canal and River Trust though, which was quite an advantage.
Yeah. It's nice down there though, isn't it?
Beautiful, yeah. But then you come across these new things to do and it's like,
Yeah, you don't see many drawbridges.
no.
Where are you from?
North Lincolnshire.
Okay. Oh, Scunthorpe, right?
Yeah, in between Scunthorpe and Doncaster, yeah. Well done, lass. No, Tilbury, I think.
Stopping for a pint then?
We're going to go down to a bit further down. So there's a turning point, isn't there, I think, so I'm going to stop there. And then back up tomorrow. And
Going to Birmingham. It's an interesting canal routes around Birmingham. Drill
yeah,
Birmingham.
yeah, we're going back down the Tardy Big.
Okay.
Wow, done it. Good to talk to you. You take care.
The way.
Nailed it. Well done, lads. He was a nice gent to talk to. Says you're going for a pint? I went, no, we're going further down. Oh, look, you wanted to have a pint with us. Awesome. Well done. Well done.
Thank you.
Evening. Great. That's the end of the day. And we're at Shirley Drawbridge. And that's that drawbridge we've just been over, under. And then we've turned around at a turning point and then we've come back through the bridge to be facing in the right direction for the morning. Because tomorrow we're going back the way we've come, basically. So I'll not be doing any more filming because you've seen it all. Now, today's been a right adventure. The tunnels, we've only done one lock today because obviously we've got up onto that elevation. And then we've been going 8 hours, sort of 8 hours. We had lunch. Oh, housekeeping. Pete's and Sherlock Home Day Stalker. I've got some Robert McConnell Latticare Flake. So we'll get that cranked up. Don't know how long today's video is going to be. If you've stuck it out, thank you. So I hope you've enjoyed it. We have. Also, and this final bit's for everybody who's stuck it through to end, because people might not, I'm drinking one of my favourite Belgian beers, Hoegaarden, and there's a song about that. You might have heard it. I beg your pardon, there ain't nothing like a Hoegaarden. It's there, innit? So, Yeah, it's a very nice Belgium wheat beer, cloudy, very good. So where were I? Yeah, so it's been a mega day. Not had to do any locks, which has been nice. We stopped for lunch, which was lovely. It's all in the video. But then I have got a social question to ask. So if you have watched it all and you are at the end of this, I've got a social question. Now, we've just had a beautiful lunch. Not just had, hours ago. And Mrs. Trucking said, why don't we do this more often? And I said, because we don't stop for lunch. We don't stop in the UK. I don't know what America's like. Chris, Austria, if you can tell me, it'd be nice to know what you guys do for lunch. My feelings of our friends in Europe, their life is a lot slower, but it might not be. That's my perception. When we go to Belgium, everyone seems to be in a really relaxed state. Family time, schools finish early on a Friday. Christmas is, everyone's done day before Christmas Eve, and it's total shutdown until the new year. I might be wrong. Tell me if I'm wrong. Chris, you'll be able to advise. The guys in America, do you stop for lunch? Do you sit down? When you see it on the telly, people stop. They have a family time, lunch time. We do at dinner. We always have a family dinner. We always sit around the table at dinner time. Well, tea time at night. But lunch on a weekend, do you do that? Do you do it in the week? I don't know. It's just a social question that I wanted to find out and ask. So the guys in Europe, let me know. The guys in America, let me know. I think since the 80s, we have been pushed and pushed and pushed with time constraints. Shops don't close anymore. Everything used to shut on a Sunday. It doesn't anymore. It's just go, 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 go. Dad's after work. Mum's after work. It's none of that. One parent stays at home anymore. We've been forced into through economics, and I don't do politics, but it's just that I wanted to do a social thing. Let me know your feelings. I hope you've enjoyed it all. I'm gonna smoke my pipe because it is the YTPC. There is pipe and tobacco. We'll get back to it here. I'm gonna drink my beer and I'm gonna have a beautiful evening in this beautiful spot with my beautiful missus. So thank you very much. Look after your family. See you all soon.